Hi, everybody. Welcome to the first ever Halloween party at the Animal Lovers Cafe. I'm so happy that you are here. I'm so happy you're able to join me. Luna's here. We're trying to get into the spirit of Halloween. How about you? Do you celebrate Halloween? I've never really been a big Halloween celebrator. But I have a question for you before we get going. Do you dress your animal companions up for Halloween? If you do, say yes or no in the comments. I'd love to just hear what you have to say. And, well, if you noticed a few little decorations and changes to the cafe, we've just been having a little bit of fun, getting in the mode for Halloween, because the cafe, everybody's invited and the animals have been helping me out. See, like a little spider here, little batty here. They've been helping me, inspiring me, and maybe inspiring you. There's all kinds of really interesting things to eat and drink. Do you have a favorite food that you like to have for Halloween? Well, before we get started with our party and celebration, I want to welcome the new people that are here. A lot of new people in the cafe. So please write new in the comments wherever you might find them. They might be down here. They might be over there. They might be over there. So just write new so all of us, including me, can say hi and welcome you, because this is a place for all humans, but especially for our animal companions. So we're all animal lovers right here in the cafe. It doesn't matter if you have an animal companion living with you right now or not. You're welcome. And the animals welcome you. And we have all kinds of interesting animals. So if you are new and you don't know me, my name is Janet Dobbs, where my greatest joy is to help you discover your own unique way of communicating with animals. Yes, you have a very special way that's different from me. And I just have the best time. And the animals are so excited when you learn to open to them and what they have to say and teach and learn. And we have some friends you don't know who's going to show up here at the cafe. Oh, that's so funny. Hi, Elizabeth. You like to eat eyeballs and fingers. Oh, you're one of my witchy friends. I love it. Eyeballs and fingers. You know what? I think some animals really like to eat some of the things that you like to eat. It's really great fun. So who do you think might be popping by? Oh, look, it's Spidey. Hi, Spidey. What you doing? Oh, Spidey went back upstairs because Max and Luna are around here. And Spidey has learned that Max and Luna will chase after them. And there's a lot of other kitty cats that come and visit the cafe. So Spidey hangs out upstairs, and this is another friend of Spidey's. So who else do you think might show up today to play with us? So Elizabeth has gotten some eyeballs and fingers. What are you going to get here at the cafe? Some nice little witch's potion to drink? The animals have special magic things prepared for you. They're not telling you what it is. They're not going to tell you. You have to let me know what it is or what you think it is. So have a nice sip, if you dare, of whatever it is that the animals are cooking up, because they have taken over the cafe today. I mean, they're usually a guest, but they're behind the counter and they're in the kitchen serving up some pretty interesting Halloween yummies. So some are really, 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 really sweet, delicious, delectable, and other things, not so much. They would be a trick. So let me know what you have discovered. Maybe you found something. Be careful what you're eating. Oh, Luna's like, I've had enough. She's gone behind me. She hasn't left. But she says, it's a little too spooky for me. She might be my familiar. But she is like, I don't know. I'm out of here right now. And who else might be coming along? Uh-oh. Just came in the cafe. Oh, hello, Batty. And friends. Lots of bats and friends, and woohoo. Bats in your belfry? You better go check outside and see who's hanging around. We have all kinds of friends here at the cafe wanting to celebrate Halloween with us. So there's Halloween, there are tricks and treats. And so I'd really like to share with you a little bit about some things that we might do to keep our animal companions safe. Because we need to really be aware of our animals during trick-or-treat time. So there might be more trick-or-treaters out this year. They might be coming to your door. So it's maybe not, but if they are, let's hear some tips, some things that you might like to remember or keep in mind, and maybe you didn't even know. So no sweets for your sweetie. All of our animals. So some of them react to sugary kinds of things. And evidently, especially chocolate can be very toxic to your animal companion. So be aware. And I think a really good tip, I never thought about this, but try not to place bowls of candy and sweet stuff down on the ground where especially your dogs will get to them. Cats, they're tricky. They'll get way up high, my guys. And you know the candy, that sound? Watch what happens. So I'm crinkling a bag. That could be candy, but what happens? A kitty will arrive thinking that it is their magic treats. Instead, the chocolate would be a trick. I've had some dogs in my lifetime get into holiday candy, eating the whole thing. So you just need to be careful. See? Trigger. I'm going to show you really quickly. Look who showed up. She's like, it's treat time! I want treats! So that crinkling of the candy, kitties don't necessarily know the difference, right? So, sweets for your sweetie. Just be really careful. Be aware, because the excitement of trick-or-treaters and maybe you, your children, human children getting dressed up, and even your animal companions getting dressed up, we kind of don't pay attention to things that we should be paying attention to. So that's one. And then keep your pumpkin away from the pumpkin. I didn't know this. Maybe pumpkins are toxic. I've never heard anything about that. I don't think they are. So if anybody has heard that pumpkin is toxic, let me know, because I would always cook raw pumpkin, cook it up and mash it up. Did you know? So this isn't on our tip list, but did you know that pumpkin, kind of pureed, or you could do canned pumpkin, the unsweetened kind. Organic is best. But if your animal companions, I'm not sure about horses, but dogs and cats, if they're having little digestive issues, constipation, or diarrhea, pumpkin added to their meal can solve both issues. Isn't that kind of cool? So I don't know that it's about eating the food. I think this tip is more about putting a lit candle in the pumpkin, as I used to do. That's how I was brought up. It was always so much fun, and now I use the kind of battery-operated kind, because I don't trust myself with fire. But, be careful if you have any lit flames that a dog or a cat or a horse or a bird or any of our animal companions, and your children too, human children and human adults, are safe around any kind of a lit flame. The costumes that people wear, some of them are flowy, so just be aware. And here we go. What's next? Costumes are optional. That would be with humans, but especially with our animals. Some animals love to be dressed up. I mean, they love it, and they really hate it if you don't, like, put a little sweater on them or, dress them in a costume. They're kind of like the show dogs, the show horses. They love to show off, and they feel pretty and special, and they love the attention. On the other hand, there are lots of animals that can't stand the attention, especially kitty cats. Don't ever force them to put on some kind of clothing, something human that they wouldn't normally wear. If you need to dress them up, you could have a really pretty festive collar or harness with a fun little leash. That would be something you could do. Or just don't dress an animal up and force them to be in some kind of costume. But if they do, then have fun. Take pictures and share them. Do you like to dress your animal companions up? If you do, I'd love to see a picture. We all would. So please share with us. You can share in the comments or in the cafe. And no trick or treater greeters. What the heck? Really? Well, here's the thing. It's kind of exciting, but it can be scary. So if you have, like, especially a dog or a cat, and they love to greet people coming to the door, boom, 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 we open the door and they go, trick or treat, right? But then there's tons of them. Depending on your neighborhood, there might be a lot of them. You've got the door open. So if you have an indoor-only kitty cat, please keep them someplace safe so they don't accidentally get out. Or your dog, they may become scared. They might be overstimulated, overexcited. They want to run outside and be with people, the trick-or-treaters. And wait, it's like, who are you? You look really weird. If you've ever had an animal that's gotten lost, it's heartbreaking. I have. We have. And my sister-in-law's kitty got out during a holiday gathering, and it was an indoor-outdoor kitty. But he got out and nobody was aware that he got out, and he was gone for several months, and it was a miracle that he was found, which leads to our next little tip. Must show ID. What saved that kitty was it was living in a feral colony, and for some odd reason, somebody took this kitty in and took it to a vet or a shelter where they could read the microchips. And that is the only reason they were reunited. And they're still having the most wonderful life. But it was horrible to be without that kitty. And we had a kitty who was gone through an accident. Very streetwise kitty, but was gone for over 2 months. So just be aware and just keep an eye on your animals. Keep them safe. Do not take a chance. I'm not kidding. So, as much fun as this holiday is, make sure that they're safe on a leash if you have them out with you trick-or-treating or doing your festivities, or, just keep them safe inside during this time, and then, go back to normal afterwards. And party poopers are okay. There are some animals that are very shy. So let them be safe in a quiet space. While you have your party or you go out and have fun, have a safe space where they're safe away from everyone, and then they're not so stressed out, and then you're not stressed out too. Yeah. So let me know if you know of any other tips or things that you might think of that would keep your animal companions safe. That I would really love to know something. So please share that with me privately or put it in the comments. I would really love to hear anything that you might want to share with me that I've forgotten, because I'm sure I've forgotten a lot of things. So yeah, thanks, Elizabeth. I'm glad you enjoyed the tips. I found them interesting. It's always good to learn things. And, as time goes by, things are updated. It's like what was bad back then is really good now. What was good back then is not so good now. So, and are you having a good time at the cafe right now? Please give me a thumbs up or thumbs down. You can be spooky. You can be kooky. We're at the cafe together. But somebody else is coming. Oh, wait. Oh, there you are. Hi. It's a little ghosty friend. So everybody's invited. Thumbs up, Elizabeth. Thanks. I'm so glad you're a thumbs up. Thumbs downs are okay too. So feel free to share anybody else that's here having a good time. I just really am so happy you are. Oh, hi, Marianne. Thank you and welcome to the cafe. I'm not a costume person. I just had this hat from years ago when my dad was still alive, so I thought I'd put it on. It's kind of fun. So trying to get the cafe a little festive. So do you celebrate Halloween with your animal companions? Let me know what's going on with you and your family. And we have some fun guests here at the cafe. And if you missed the tips, you can watch the replay, because there's always some really great, oh God, that hat. So I've got this little spider, and I don't know if you can see him. And then that's a bat. That's a bat. And bat friends are here. Lots of bats in the cafe. Oh, okay. Elbow cough. I'm not sure what that means. Marianne. Elbow cough? Keeping us safe? Elbow cough. Oh, so let me know. So you said elbow cough. Did that mean like something that's new that wasn't new, back in the day? Let me know. I just would like a little clarification about elbow cough. Oh, yeah, I know. I love the bats. So, and what do the trick-or-treaters say?
Happy Halloween!
So we're going to be saying Happy Halloween, well, all weekend here at the cafe. So not just right this second. And how do your animal companions feel about Halloween? Are they shy? Do they love it? Do they get excited? Max and Luna were here. Luna was laying in her little bed. It was like, wait, that's a different bed. And she was like, I don't know. I think I'm going to go over here. So she's right behind me in a chair. So do your animal companions react differently during holidays, especially Halloween? It's just kind of a fun. And do you dress up? And do you dress your animal companions up? And what is your favorite thing during Halloween? Oh, Spidey came to look at his friend Spidey Coochies. Hi, Spidey. So Spidey has some things to say and share with us. Spidey is always here at the cafe, kind of up, hanging out, keeping an eye on things. But Spidey has to kind of go up, hide upstairs because silly Max and Luna, right? Kitty cats love to go after any spider, any kind of little bug that's in the house. So our insect friends usually in the cafe have to hide, especially if there's little predator kinds of animals, especially our kitty cats. Anybody else that you know? Oh. Oh, that's funny. Oh, so you had really you had an emoji picture of a ghost coughing into its elbow. I've never seen that. I would love to see. So I guess I'm going to have to go back and look at the comments. But thank you for sharing that. I really that's really fun. So I think there's so many really fun things that can happen in Halloween. Also kind of spooky things, scary things. So what's the scariest thing for you? Do you have a movie that you like to watch Halloween? Do you like to be scared? I don't. My husband does. But do you have a favorite movie that you like to watch at Halloween? Maybe one that's really scary. I don't watch those. Or one that's kind of fun. Because there's some really fun Halloween movies. And are there any that have animals in them that are nice and fun? You know, like witches have animals as their familiars. Like this could be my familiar. So like a little wise owl, or maybe the spider. So the witches evidently get wisdom and help from their familiars who are animals. So do you guys, any of you guys know anything about witches? Oh, Elizabeth, I'm with you. I don't like scary movies either. I believe everything is real. How about you? I mean, really, it's all real. No smoke and mirrors, no makeup, no special effects. Now, my husband, the TV director, of course, he's watching every little detail and he just makes fun of me and he goes, it's not real. And what do? That's what I do. And he gets really mad at me. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to see it. It's like, oh my God, it's real. It's really happening. Yeah. And Marianne, you too. You don't like real horror movies, but animal movies are great. Yes, nice animal movies, not the ones that are, bad. But how about there are some fun movies like I think of this as Halloween movie. What was it called? Oh, the one with Rocky Horror Show. Rocky Horror Picture Show? I kind of like that one. I think I saw the movie once. I never got to go in person. I came really close. I was there on Halloween in New York when it was on Broadway. And you had to have tickets 100 million years in advance. So I've never experienced that. But I think that would be so fun, especially, Janet Planet, right? Or is it, damn it, Janet? I don't know. I love fun things like that. Creative, weird things like that. I do love things like that. But, oh yeah, the bad energy. We don't need bad energy, right? We don't need to attract that. So we can have fun on Halloween without it being tricky. So before I forget, for anybody that's new that hasn't, please go ahead and subscribe and like so you can receive more of the same. Okay, I'm not going to do Halloween except for maybe next year, and I might do maybe a little over the weekend. That would be up to you guys and the animals, but we'll have lots of fun animal things, interesting special guests. So find that subscribe button, click on it, like this. And you can also ring that bell. Do you know about ringing the bell? Because ringing the bell, you'll receive notifications when the next latest greatest is out. And guess what else? I'm doing my witch's nose. Oh, so remember another witch, Bewitched. Remember she would do her nose? Kind of like I Dream of Jeannie. Bunk. She would do her nose and she would appear someplace else. Now, wouldn't that be fun? See, I think that's good witchy stuff. And I don't remember if she had an animal or not, though. All good witches must have at least a kitty cat and lots of other fun animals, or else... See? Spidey! Hi, honey. Hi. The wisdom of the spiders. They're so wise. And the bats. And here's my kitty. Yeah. So I hope that you're enjoying your Halloween. season. A lot of people celebrate. So I have a question before I go. I'm not from Mexico. I'm not Mexican, but they celebrate the day after Halloween, something called the Day of the Dead. I believe that's right. I was invited to that kind of a ceremony, and I think it's so beautiful, where we remember those that have gone before us, that are in spirit now, So, oh, wait, wait, where'd you go? But it's just the most wonderful, wonderful celebration. And Luna likes it. She came back. So we remember those that have gone before us. And they bring like favorite foods of the person that's gone before us. And remember things about them. Talk and share about them. And then have this wonderful feast after the ceremony. And again, it's all about remembering those that went before us. I wish we did that more. I wasn't brought up like that. And I thought that was quite lovely. And we might be doing something like that here in the cafe, but that would be on Monday. Let me know if you're interested in that, because I might come up with something, because kitties really love it. It's just really nice to remember. Where are you? Oh, there you go. Oh, hello. Oh, I didn't mean to touch you. But we have many, many friends with us in spirit, especially our animal friends that have gone before us. So remembering to celebrate them too. It's not scary. It's really fun, and it just feels so good. Just to remember them. So I hope you have a wonderful Halloween weekend. I think Halloween is on Sunday, but who knows what's going on in your neck of the woods, in your part of the world. Some places around the world do not celebrate Halloween. But what do you celebrate? I'd love to hear all about it. And I just want to thank you so much for being here with me. And if you missed the music at the beginning, let me see if I can find something to play for you right now. I like this one. So thank you all for being with me. Have the best day. Have the best weekend. Have fun with your animals always. And I look forward to seeing you. Be back next week at this time in this place. See you guys. Have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful weekend and celebration. Even if you don't celebrate, eat some candy or something luscious. And Elizabeth, eyeballs and fingers. You silly. Bye, everybody. Thanks for being here.